All right, we getting ready to start, family. Everybody hear me?
Yeah.
Everybody hear me?
Yeah.
So this one with the biggest mouth. Hey, I was screaming about my mother's wound. I was screaming. Ah! I'm gonna bring on Blue. He's gonna bring on Sharif. We're gonna keep on going. Then we have our sister Vicky, and we're gonna keep on Dr. Brother Billy. We're gonna keep on going so we can get this meditation through for us. Y'all all right?
Yeah.
Y'all sure y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
I don't know if you can hear them, but I think you can hear me.
Yeah.
All right, good. Y'all ready? Yeah. Here's a round of Pablo in the building. Give him a round of applause. Beautiful empress. Come on, come on. First lady of Mineral Ministries.
And as the Pope of Mineral Ministries, we are standing on one of the most profound minerals on this planet. This is a quartz crystal called Stone Mountain, and we're literally standing on the center point, the geodetic center point of the mountain. Right here is where we tether ourselves and screw into the earth of the center. This is where the volcano goes down to. So in Bagua, which is an internal martial arts system, and I'm standing next to who we call our brother. This is the Grand Sheik, but he's also Sifu. So our brother, Dr. B is not here, but he's teaching a kinesiology class. And kinesiology is about utilizing visualization. When we were at the base of the mountain, I spoke about a visualization technique. We breathe together, and I said when we get to the top of the mountain, we're going to speak life over this particular city. And when we got to the halfway point of that mountain, we saw the mist arising off of the woods. Because I said, what? King said, if you make it to the mountaintop, you look over and you see the promised land.
Yeah.
Right? And the promised land has been promised. So please give it up for yourself. Everybody who are working, you have achieved a monumental task. We have defined it on just getting up early and not being on what they call sleeping time. But then you also hike the mountain, and then we also did it collectively as one and said we can't unify. This is unification. So, as we continue to define the odds, I want to introduce you to a Sacred Messages who will show you utilizing your mind as the greatest martial art technique that we can break generational curses. We can break whatever fictional hold that we thought that we had on us, right?
Right.
People are suffering from, like, the weight of the world is on me. Put it down, right? You cannot receive with a closed fist. Open your hands to receive. I know a lot of us are angry and the way that the world has misappropriated. This is not the time for victimhood, right? We have all volunteered to be here. So with no further ado, please give it up for the seafood. Sharif, Danielle,
Everybody, watch out for everybody. Make sure the children are all right.
on the perimeter.
Everybody got 15 minutes up here. Every speaker, because I know some people got to get out of here. They got the truck move, so I want to make sure time is right. And let's give a round of applause for Brother Rich Radiohead.
Peace, everybody.
Peace.
Really quick. I'm going to be as quick as possible, but I want to make sure everybody understands what it is we're doing. Who's heard of Qigong? Yeah. All right. Qigong, breathwork, energy work. Why breath? As Pablo said earlier, we have a physical part of ourselves and a non-physical part of ourselves. Now, we're all intelligent here, so we know which part is the real part. All right. Breath work is what connects the non-physical part of yourself, which is your true self, with the physical part of yourself. Yes. All right? We want to make this thing practical, okay? Brother earlier talked about taking back the narrative on this rock to We're about to do it right now physically. You ready?
Yeah.
I'm so serious.
Get it.
All right, one quick thing I'm going to say before we get started. Right? Everybody close your eyes. Think of a place you want to be. Any place right now. Think of it.
I'm here.
Right? All right, open your eyes. If the non-physical part of yourself is the real self, that means the real self, whatever you thought of, was there. There is no limitation on the mind. None. None. We were tricked into thinking backwards that this is the real thing. That's backwards. This is the result of the real. Got it?
Got it.
So wherever we put our mind, that's where our energy goes. When your energy is there, your body feels sensation. Y'all catch that?
Yes.
Because they're all three connected, but all three are on different realms. Already there. Okay? So wherever we put our mind, that's where the energy goes. Repeat after me. Intent leads the energy. The energy influences the body. We have a master class on Qigong just doing that. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
All right, this is the first thing we're going to do. All right? First thing we're going to do is we're going to see what I'm doing right now? Just, loosen up. That's it. You want to feel relaxed. You want to feel your flesh feeling heavy and loose and light. And we're dropping everything into the ground. There you go. Relax. Shake it out. Good. 10 more seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, now place your feet a little bit wider than shoulder width. Now, put your hand on the back of your lumbar, lower back. Doesn't matter. See, attention to detail. I love it. Now, what you want to do, follow me. You want to gently flatten the arch in your lower back. Feel it? All right. Did your feet feel heavy when you did that? See, it works backwards too. You influence the body, you influence the energy, and that influences the mind. It works both. All right? Your feet felt heavier. What did that do for your energy? Suck you down further into the mountain. We're going to reach the bottom of the mountain today. All right? We have a saying, right? But up there is the metaphorical and the spiritual father energy. Down here is the metaphorical and spiritual mother energy. We're going to give her all of our trauma. We're going to give her all of our hang-ups and issues. What's she going to give us? Healing energy and power in return. You hear me? And we're going to physically do it. All right. Keep your lumbar gently flat. Bend the knees slightly. That's going to help you. Watch this. Look at your shoulders. Let them move forward. Feet felt even more heavy, right? All right. This is what we're going to do. Everybody close your eyes. I'm going to talk everybody through it. Good. The flesh on your face and head feels heavy. It's dropping down to the level of your shoulders. Very good. Now the shoulders and torso, chest dropping down to the waist. Nice. Now the flesh on the legs, relaxing, opening, dropping down to the feet. Now the feet feel even more heavy. Now we're going to take the trip with the mind, people. Your feet and legs are now sinking into the rock. All the way down, all the way down. There you go. Now, you're going to imagine, remember that's the real reality. You're going to imagine roots growing out of the centers of the bottom of your feet, all the way through the bottom of the mountain. The lower they go, the wider they spread. Keep your mind on those roots. Very nice. Very nice. Now, everybody open your eyes. Okay, imagine Don't move your feet, but imagine you're trying to twist your toes, your big toes in towards each other, but they can't move. Do it. Do you feel the insides of your legs? You are now building up energy. You feel it right here, don't you? Now twist out. You feel the lower back, don't you? Good. Inhale, twist in. Hold it. Exhale, twist out. Now this is what I need everybody to do when you exhale. Exhale through the nose, not the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. We're going to do 7 more times. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, twist in. Exhale, twist out. Inhale, twist in. Exhale, twist out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Keep your mind on those roots. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, we're going to inhale and hold it for 9 seconds. Inhale. Pull all that energy up into your lower abdomen. Hold it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Exhale out of the nose. Raise your hands. Inhale big. Oh, that's beautiful. Exhale out of the mouth. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale out of the mouth. Like the wind. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale out of the mouth. Oh, this is outstanding. Listen, we just, believe it or not, took back the narrative on Stone Mountain.
We got next coming up. Our brother Billy Carson is coming up. Remind everybody, Billy told me to give away 2 boxes of his book. They'll be right downstairs at the end of the mountain. Those who want to one of his books, he told me to give it away. So, my brother Billy, give it right up,
One of my very good friends who comes on a lot of tours with me, he brought me this custom-made jersey, so I'm gonna wear this in his honor because the guy travels all around the world. He's been everywhere I've gone. He just comes, man. So shout out to Isaiah. He ain't here right now, but shout out to Isaiah. Yeah, he's with us, man. He's with us. But I love y'all, man. I really love y'all.
You have to see feeling better.
Yeah, man. I'm happy to be better. I'm healed. I'm healthy. Not only physically, but also mentally. I heard, I forget the writer's name. He's also a producer and actor. But he made a very important statement that I just saw online the other day. And I just quoted it earlier today as well. When a rocket takes off, it has boosters on it. But when it gets to a certain altitude, those boosters fall off. That's right. Because everyone ain't meant to get to a level of altitude. Right? And so we're all shooting up into different altitudes. And sometimes when you get to certain altitudes, certain people, when you look around, they're not going to be there no more. Right. We at the altitude here right now all together. Right? This is a family right here. You know, and shout out to the brother because he said, man, we had to wake up, plan for this, get here on time, which is amazing. But you know, that tells me something about us. When we make something a priority, we manifested this. They manifested this all together. We manifested this. Everybody collectively, collective consciousness manifested this reunion on the top of the mountain. And a reunion, thank you, a reunion. And this is amazing because everyone here is on the same frequency. There's no hate, there's no jealousy, there's no envy, there's no backbiting, backstabbing, talking about nobody. All I hear out here is love. Yeah! important. I learned so many mental gems and mental lessons this month as a man. You know, and it's amazing because I'm 53, I'm about to be 54 in September. But it's amazing how you continue to learn if you're open to learning and understanding and dealing with things in your life that have been traumatizing, things that have been holding you back. At every single level, every one of us is on a different journey. But I do want to mention that, yes, this is Men's Mental Health Month, and unfortunately, it hasn't been made, a big thing was not made of it. But it's so important. A man's mental health is so important. Yeah. Men are right now leading the world in suicides. One man commits suicide every single minute of the day around the world. One man commits suicide every single minute. Every 60 seconds that go by, another man's taking his life. We've been taught to hold things in, to keep things quiet, not to show emotion, not to express ourselves, not to draw borders and boundaries. And if we do, we're gonna have issues and problems. We're told not to show our emotions because it can make you feel or look weak to the general public, or people are gonna pick at you, or whatever it is. It's not promoted in the community. But man, we gotta love, man. You gotta allow us to express ourselves. That's right. You have to allow us to draw boundaries. You have to allow us to be emotional sometimes. Love on our man. You gotta allow us to, give us more love. I'm not saying you're not giving it, but sometimes we just need somebody to sit there and listen to us too. Right. Sometimes we just need somebody to be like, hey, I just want to hear it pour out to me. Let me hear what's on your mind, because we hold a lot of stuff in. We cover it up and we bury it deep inside of us because we be like, you know what? They ain't got no time for that right now. I got to be the strong one. But sometimes we got to be the one that's letting it out and giving it out. Sometimes we need somebody to listen to us. There's a lot going on inside of men that hurts, that's painful, that's torturous, that torments us. And that turns into dis-ease, which gives out disease. And like I said, you will be pushing up dangerous. And the thing that's so important about it is why men, and especially black men, don't have a long lifespan. It's a lot of the mental stress that we go through for just being black, number one. That's a whole other experience that we chose this lifetime, right? Okay. And then the pressures of society, and then the pressures also on top of that of being a man. So I'm just saying, check on your man, check on your brother. When I was going through some stuff recently, I had some brothers call me and contact me to just be there for support. People I didn't even think were going to contact me, to reach out and be there for like real rock solid support. Support that I didn't even know I had. And that was so key for me. It was so important because it got me through a really rough time. And if we can just support each other like that as men, and also women support us like that, you can help take the men to the next level. Yes. Sometimes the only thing holding us back is our inability to express ourselves and our inability to be able to release what's inside of us and to feel free doing that and to not have it thrown back in our faces. So it's not about browbeating us or saying that women ain't doing this and doing that. What I'm saying is, if we can just show more mental health support for the men, and men for us to link up with each other and be brothers for one another and support one another in our deepest, darkest times. Let's not disappear when something goes wrong with somebody. Let's show up like a whole village of support. Yeah. Yes, sir. But man, I love you guys, man. I appreciate y'all. I want to see all of y'all in Kim in 2027. All right, we're going to have a great time in Kim. It's a 6-day tour. We're going to go underneath the pyramids. We're going to go underneath the deserts of the Sahara Desert and visit the rejuvenation chambers of the halls of Amenti. You're going to touch them with your own hands. You're going to see the Geiger counter read nuclear energy coming out of these boxes. You're going to see radioactivity. You're going to go see things beneath the bedrock that nobody on earth has ever seen. Then we're going to party in front of the snakes. It's going to be great. man, the support that I've gotten from this community has been outstanding. I love you guys, and the energy that y'all put out, I can feel the positivity. I can feel it. I feel the positive energy that y'all put out. When things are going on, and you know I'm a public figure, when shit going on in my life, I feel the support because I can feel the hate, but I can also feel the love coming in. And I appreciate every single one of y'all.
Like this volcano that we on, once a volcano is blue, we can go diamonds, all different minerals, it became one big solid rock. That's us.
That's us, yeah.
All right, next. We're gonna have Millie Books downstairs at the end of the mountain. We're gonna get it out of Brother Rich car. We only have 2 boxes, I think.
Probably 60 books.
60 books left. So,
Everybody ain't gonna get one. I'm sorry.
it's not big ass boxes. But without further ado, I gotta bring this feminine energy y'all.
Right. So, who's they? Anybody here student of human design? Right. So we know 2027 is the rising across the Phoenix. This is when the background frequency of this planet changes. So, how instrumental, once again, of this man who don't read all them books, but just also always manages to know what these integral dates are, right? So 2027, that's what we are being called forth to set the tone and the frequency, the new background frequency of the planetary Earth grid system. So what better place to do it? But the pyramid, what they say is the center points where the weight of the higher planet concentrates underneath that pyramid. So once again, salute, and we will be there. Matter of fact, we already there.
Number 11 years. That's gonna be good. Now look, I gotta bring this sister on because she came all the way from Colorado. My sister here, she has been banging on that gavel.
Animals, nostros, illuminates, vocamenes, vosper, potentium, et sanctum, ignum, ut sanctium, et. I say, having them both, black value, meaning divining serpent. This is not about a gender war. It's about a portal. And it's about the original order of things. And these are the women that belong to all of us. And through them, they ushered in untold numbers of the golden age. No king made a major decision. High-level governmental leaders came to them first before they did anything. All right. And because they gave to them, they sold to them, they were blessed, you see? And so we remember them on this high mountain. And we invoke their names with these wind words. Would you go with me for a moment?
Yes.
As a little girl in Mississippi, where my Mississippi folks? I met somebody. Tracy, she goes, I know you know me, Tracy.
Our whole life since we were not one.
And I'm 46. As a little girl, she knew my grandparents, didn't she? You know my mama, didn't she? Not home in Mississippi on Fifth Avenue. A prophetic woman came to my home in the presence of my mother and grandmother. I was a little girl and she prophesied Jeremiah 1. Brother Ricky told me that I would speak to nations and kingdoms, to overthrow, to pull down. So y'all wonder where this fireness comes from. How many of you all know that sometimes before you build, y'all were really down. Then we build again, yes? So when I'm speaking and tearing down the prophetic word, and I upset some of you, yes? It's a necessary thing in order for the building to start. And I was told to stand strong as a little girl, and I'm thinking, how can these things be? Yes? But I'm here with you. Beforehand, I was supposed to be on the trial, because I should have been dead just a few years ago. As soon as I got out of prison. I said as soon as I got out of prison. Looking at 20 years. And the judge said she was being kind to me by giving me time. Trumped up charges, standing strong, going against powers that shouldn't be.
That's right.
Evidence suppressed. And I was told that the judge would throw the book at me after standing before a lily white jury. Guilty, 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 16. But I'm here with you.
Yes, you are.
And then my body filled with steroids. Brother said, just a minute ago, look at your leg. I shouldn't even be here. I'm ashamed. So let me say something to you. If you can think of some of your ancestors' names, I want to do a quick invocation. On both your mother and father's side to at least 12 generations. I want you to release their names on the count of 3. I wore red for the blood. I heard one of the elders say that we don't breathe through the lungs. He said we breathe through our blood. He even went so far as to say how sound first attaches itself through our blood. Somebody say the blood. But how many of you all know that blood was shared in this country? Yes, our ancestors, yes? So we're more than what meets the eye. And how many of you all know this is the power of divine feminine? Because we carry the blood cold. Somebody say mitochondria. All the people come through us. So it's not about a gender war. It's about the right ordering of things. Seek first the kingdom. Honor us first. That's what will happen. Everything else. That's real talk. No kingdom to move.
That's right.
No general made a decision. And yes, we're out of line now. But let's go back to the original so that we can take the new world into the golden age. We're on the mountain now, baby. Do you remember your ancestors' name? If you don't, say to my unknown ancestors. Go as far back as you can. And as you release their names, beloved, I'm going to release a prayer at the same time simultaneously, yes? And so on the count of 3, I want you to release as many names as you can on both your mother and father's side to at least 12 generations, whoever name you can think of. If you don't, just say to my unknown ancestors, yes?
Yes.
Y'all ready? Yes. 1, 2, 3. Come now, ancestors, those who are responsible for us being here. Speak through our mouths, see through our eyes, you in the new world. Heal us and bless us. We want to do more than you ever did. We want to take it further, and we want to go further. We want to build a new kingdom based on divine freedom, divine equity, and justice in the right universal order of things. We call on you now to be with us now. Break every curse, remove every chain, invoke the divine spirit enough to do what no other has ever done before. Cause us to activate gifts. Touch your heart now. If you're a divine feminine, touch your womb. If you're a divine feminine, touch your heart and your womb. If you're my male brothers, touch your heart, please, with both hands. We activate the divine codes on the inside of us. Every cell in our body, I give permission of the untold gifts, locked dormant gifts, to unleash and to unlock and to come forth now. Ashe, we bring in the new world, and we affirm that of this kingdom there shall be no end. So it is. 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 So principally, I want you to hear me declare this in a prophetic, magical sense. Yes? Yes. 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 Ezekiel 37. You just invoked your ancestors, yes?
Yes.
So the hand of the Lord was with me, this prophet Ezekiel, and brought me out of the spirit of the Lord and set me in the middle of the valley. It was full of bones. He led me back and forth among them, and I saw a great many bones on the floor of the valley. Bones, they were very dry. He asked me, son of man, can these bones live? I'm asking you. Yes. Can these bones live? Yes. I said, sovereign Lord, you alone know. Then he said to me, prophesy to these bones and say to them, dry bones, hear the word of the Lord. Repeat after me. Are y'all ready?
Yes.
Dry bones!
Dry bones!
Who are you talking to? Dry bones!
Dry
bones!
Need the word!
The Lord!
Of the Lord!
This is what the sovereign Lord says to these bones. I will make breath into you, and you will come to life. I will attach tendons to you and make flesh come upon you and cover you with skin. I will put breath in you, and you will come to life. Then you will know that I am the Lord. Watch this. He continues. And finally, this is what he said. So I prophesied as I was commanded and breath into them. Then he had us starting to breathe. Then he do breath exercises with us. Then he tell us we've already taken it back. Yes. So I prophesied as he commanded me and breath into them. They came to life and stood up on their feet as what? A vast army. Y'all ready to go to war? Yeah. War is a part of peace. War is a part of the Mayat. They're not contrary to each other. They're necessary. It's the war that forms. It's the war that alchemizes. It's the war that shapes. So we embrace it, yes? So I ended here. Then he said to me, son of man, these bones are the people of Israel. Seeing this prophetically, right? They say our bones are dried and our hope is gone and we're cut off. Therefore prophesy and say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. My people, I'm going to open your graves and bring you up from them. I will bring you back to the land of Israel, and then you, my people, will know that I am the Lord. I will open your graves and bring you up from them. I will put my spirit in you, and you will live and settle in your own land. Receive that prophetically, magically. And I'm going to stop now. Yes? Yes. Please be
Come on now, I can't hear y'all, man. Listen at the devil. I want you to hear. Man, she's gonna use my hands. Yes, look, we're gonna get one of the young soldiers to come up. My brother traveled long and wide to get here. Man, are y'all ready for the one that tells? The young energy, give us the young vibe. We're gonna tell the world from this mountain, his name
all say Atlanta is Atlantis 7 times. 1, 2, 3.
Atlanta is Atlantis. 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 Atlanta is Atlantis.
And we all know that, Atlanta is on a so there's a magnetic energy here. So anytime that you have meteorites streaming down, that means that there's a certain magnetism here. And that's us. That's the cosmic convergence of the 144,000. So everything that you're seeing taking place right now is prophetic. Anytime you have a magnetic energy close to a dark energy ley line, it creates portals, right? So you got many different birds, you got bees out here right now, because those energies alone creates the vibrational frequency, because they have a quantum entanglement processing system in their DNA, so they can read the energy. So everything around you right now, like I said, it's a form of cosmic convergence, and it's a good thing for everybody to be together right now, so it's a part of the process. So we're gonna go again, Atlantis is Atlantis. We're gonna say it again 7 times. Keep the frequency high. 1, 2, 3.
Atlanta is Atlantis. 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 Atlanta is Atlantis.
We are the one. Give B-Dog another round of applause. Next person we bring it up. Oh, he's the legendary. Indigenous one.
That's right.
The Black Indian himself.
That's right.
Welcome, legendary Top Cat. Nah, man, just protect, man. Protect.
Hey, peace to everybody, man. Appreciate y'all coming up. I missed most of it because I wanted to make sure I was the last man to come up the mountain, and we make sure everybody make it up. So I stayed down there, and we pumped, and we let them know that the ancestors out here with us. And yeah, what I know, they said it was gonna rain on our heads and came out here. The ancestors gave us the most beautiful view. Let's go talk about it. Right here. Talk about greatness, being at the top of the world. Shout out to 50 Cent, he said the top feels so much better than the bottom. Yes, it does. Now, shout out to Radio Rich. On this show, he had shot this idea to me. He said, hey, Top Cat, what you think about going to Stone Mountain? And to see it manifest, bro. Oh my God. I remember Rich said, I'm going to stop calling out names. Because at this point, there's no need to call out no names no more. You're going to be there, you're going to be there. Everybody who here is meant to be here. Y'all here for a real reason. Like, it ain't no rain. We got the sunshine, that means the ancestors shining right there behind us. We standing on indigenous land right here. We standing on indigenous land right here. This was Stone Mountain, this was Dome Mountain. This was the Indian right here that came and did their ritual. They came and did their ceremony. All the way up top high, next to the guards, giving praise to the ancestors. So shout out to y'all, everybody out here got your ancestors watching over, especially from the land. I see babies out here. Yeah, that means next generation. That means Radio Rich. When you go, when you put the next word out, it's gonna be one of these babies, one of these young kings, one of these young queens. They gonna call the word and bring the family together. And it's a beautiful thing, man. I look around all the way around and to see everybody push with everything they have to get to the top. And that's what we're gonna stay at. That's what we're gonna bring all this, bring it all the way back around, and we're gonna keep it like this. So Rich is
Oh, if it ain't no problem, let's do this annually. What you say? And let me ask the people, would y'all like to do this annually? Alright, so watch this here. Rich got our vote. Shout out to bro Rich, man. Appreciate him bringing me through, man. Shout out to OG Funny, Eric, Ryan Hayes, all of the Fred. You know what's understood ain't gotta be explained. Blue, always show love. Sharif, the big homie, St. Louis. Right. Manifestation. That's why I was telling you at the top. I said, if you can see it, you can believe it. It's real. Right. Yeah, you can see it. Once they hit that corner, they saw it at the top. Say, man, once you see it, it's real. Tell me how it feel when you get to the top. Tell me how it feel when you get up to the top. So we up here, so y'all let me know how it feels. Everybody read this on my hat. I am the greatest. I am the greatest. It was a number 17 man named Muhammad Ali that said it. It was a mantra for him. It's a mantra for all of us. Ali Boumbaye. And Brother Rich is Muhammad Ali. Yo, without any further ado, we're gonna bring on one of the pillars. One of the pillars. Now this pillar, this one is bright and red. And he's different than the blue because when red comes with his fire, he comes with his style, he comes with his more, he comes with his energy. Let's welcome the one, the only Red Pillar. AI gang gang. Hey, how y'all doing? Before we even begin, give it up for yourself. For elders in their 80s, I saw babies on the backs of their mamas climbing up the mountain. I saw babies skipping up the mountain, y'all. The energy is crazy. By a show of hands, how many people face resistance coming to Atlanta? Whoa! Right. What about getting into the party? Man! They have some witches and warlocks working their magic, trying to stop us. But guess what? We can do magic! It's the same thing. When we was climbing this mountain, we was facing resistance. The Black and Miles was kicking my ass. The analogy is this. We all pushed through. We was facing resistance coming here. Some people got their flight canceled. Everybody was in the airport for 36 hours. Cars was breaking down, all kind of shit. Push through. And once you push through, you don't even remember the BS. It's the same thing when we came up this mountain. Once we got to the summit, nothing mattered. Push through. So, nothing stop us. That's right. I'm gonna take advantage of this beautiful audience with the call and response. You crazy if you're not doing that. I'm gonna say names, and I need y'all to say what the hell. Let's do a what the hell check right quick. 1, 2, 3. Let's start it out. We got
got Billy Carson in the building. We got Father Rich in the building. We got Bill in the building. We got the Big Chief in the building. We got Miguel in the building. We got King Simon in the building. We got Brother Sharif in the building. We got Mama Vicky Dillon. We got Ray Bell in the building. We got Trevor in the building. We got Blue Dreams in the building. We got y'all in the building. We got Asteroids in the building. Look, somebody came to visit us. That meteorite had a nigga on board. He landed in Blackville and caught an Uber. He's in the audience. He was just sleeping on the couch last night. They said that we don't have a community. What the hell? At this point, there is nothing, not one thing that they could do to stop us. Nothing. Checkmate. It's too many of us. It's over. Each one of us represents thousands. You are representative of thousands. Not just your ancestors. You represent generations. Yes. The state that you come from, the state of mind that you come from, the people that you're going to see after this, they're going to be attracted to you like the bees are attracted to us right now. There's nothing that they could do to stop this.
Right.
Let's continue to build. There's nowhere to go but up. You feel like they're going to drop a ladder on us and we're going to still climb up. Right? We are too great to be mediocre. We are too warrior to be warriors. There's nothing to worry about. Everything that's going down has been prophesied. The master teachers have prepared us. The 1 million shows on Black Magic 363. It got us to where we at. I am showing here how many people want to laugh tonight. Like the big bro was saying, the theme is healing of this strong end. It's healing. We're healing right now. I was healing as I was climbing up the mountain. The minute I got on the summit and I saw this community, it was, man. So we all are being challenged because with greatness comes challenge. Spirituality is not a spectator sport. You know what I'm saying? So whatever challenges you're going through, that's your test. Smile at adversity and push through the same way that we push through coming up here. So how many people want to shake a leg and leave it on the dance floor? We have an event in the West End tonight, starting at 6 o'clock. We brought a sister through. She's going to be doing comedy. Her name is Melanin B. How many are familiar with her? Respect. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. So we want to laugh. We want to cry. We want to dance. We want to do it big. Come and see me. I got the flyers and we'll get everybody right. And we'll see y'all later on. Peace, love, and light. Salute. All right?
Peace, everybody. I forgot to say earlier, Sister Nabila, where you at? Raise your hand, sis. Go see her. Later on today, 1 p.m., go see her. I'm doing a special Qigong class workshop at her location. Go see the sister, all right? All right, thank you.
Can I get just one second? Keep speaking on greatness, right? So I got a song called Greatness that I said I was gonna get on with him.
Not right now, brother. Not right now.
All right, hold on, we got. All right. Hey, without further ado, I want to welcome one of my sisters from the Nation of Islam. She was on the line with us last time. Come on up here. Her name is Sister Golda X, aka High Heel. My beautiful sister is ready to give us a good 5 minutes. Let us know what the message is saying about our unity and what we need to do. Assalamu alaikum, my sister.
I love Simon. He loves to be on the spot. So, I'm going to say this a little bit. Before I came here, I reflected on the date. Because Brother Rich does have a knack for picking dates. Today is 6/28, right? So 6 is a number of healing. But when you put 2 and 8 together, that's 10. So that's a new cycle. Those are cycle shifts that we start. So as we come here today, you know, I reflected on my own life journey. My father just passed. And I was blessed to go to Ghana for the first time in my life to put him to rest. And not until that moment did I understand who I am. I went my entire life, almost 43 years, not knowing myself. And the last time we came here, we talked about following other people and not knowing the God who you are. But how do you know the God who you are if you don't even know yourself? What we all are searching for is to know who we are at the end of the day. When you get a reading from Simon or a session from Simon, when you get astrology, when you watch anything that Brother Rich has on his show, you're searching for pieces of yourself. So to start your cycle shift, because we all have a mission, right? But you got to look in the mirror and say, who am I? Really look in your eyes and say, what do you bring? Who are you? What is your gift? What is your mission? You cannot be in submission if you don't know the mission, first and foremost.
Say that again, girl. You got to say that again. Say that one.
This from a brother of my mom. I ain't gonna say it's from
T-shirt.
me. Okay? But you cannot be in submission if you do not know the mission. And we all have our mission. But your mission is to find out who you are. When you look at Red and Blue and Rich, when you look at King Simon, you love them because something about them told you about yourself. Okay? So as you are getting all of this energy from them, you're learning from them, learn who you are, because we are at a war, a spiritual war. We have to remember that. And you are not going to be a good soldier if you don't know your knack, your gift, and what you bring to this mission. Okay? So I just want to leave y'all with that word. I love all of y'all. Thank y'all so much for dedicating yourselves to growing every day. I just have to say, King Simon, I love you so much. Thank you so much. Because I have been silent for the past 2 years. I used to do podcasts. I used to be in front of the camera. And you see who forgets you when you stop posting, and you never forgot me. You never forgot me. Red, Blue, Rashida, when y'all see me, y'all give me love. Regardless of if I posted something. So I thank you so much. I always want to let you know this is an amazing man. Like a truly amazing man. Okay, I'm done.
Give another round of applause. It wasn't scripted, believe me. It wasn't scripted. Because he's right. You know, Brother Shabazz in New York at LIU. I was going through some depression in New York, and I was walking towards the Manhattan Bridge. I didn't know if I was going to walk over it or jump off it. That's how depressed. And then Brother Shabazz said, Simon, what's up, brother? And he gave me a hug. And I started crying in his arms. Because that area of Brooklyn is so nostalgic to us because I've done lectures there. I grew up there. I was born in Brooklyn. And I started crying because I didn't know if I was appreciated. When you don't know if you're appreciated by your family or friends or people that's online with you, you don't know. And sometimes when you're in that frequency, that's why I tell people you gotta look at your GPS. And it's so important that she said what she said. And people say, even when Rich knew I was going through stuff with my mother and things was happening. People don't know when you quiet in your house, like Brother Billy Carson said, you gotta check on your people. Yes. Sometimes I text people for their birthday, I text them to see how they doing, what's up. Right. I always check it because that's a birthday. Yeah. And I know everybody's birthday when I know. So I'm so happy that I'm here. I know tears are running down my eyes because it's real. Yeah. I've been through it, but we all have interventions in our life. Brother Shabazz was an intervention. Brother Rich was an intervention. Sister Golden, other various people have been interventions like Billy. So, and I listen to them, I hear them, I listen to what you're doing, especially if you post this stuff. We gotta be open, not vulnerable. Vulnerable is a word that you open yourself for harm. If you look it up in the dictionary, you gotta be open to heal, open to listen to the internal parts as well as the external parts. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring on my brother, who's not only gonna give you the good word, he gonna show you the good word. And many of y'all might say, oh, these niggas are just talking. No. In the beginning was the mother flipping word. The word was with God. Y'all ready to read your Bible? Don't tell me y'all never read it. Without any further ado, thanking Brother Rich, Radiohead Rich. These two brothers have helped me. All of these people that's been up here has helped me. I want to welcome the blue, the one who comes with the smooth, healing blue energy, where his brother brings the fire and the red energy. I mean, when they was children, they dressed up in red and blue. Big up to Mama Pill. They come from a descendancy of Dr. Sabi's energy. I want to welcome and big up to their father that's an educator also. And their brother KT and their sister Alma. The one, the only. My man, Pope Pablo, a.k.a.
Suicide, y'all. Please give it up. Y'all can do better than that, right? And I don't want to make it personal, but specifically for the women in the crowd. This man is host space for women in New York, right? And down here, and everywhere else that I have gone, I've encountered women who says that this brother is not just security detail for men. He protected Tupac, goddammit, when he got shot. Right? He talk about a different level of service. You feel me? He has always showed up to show safety and security, to make sure that women know that they have a safe space to be themselves in the presence of a community that harbors a lot of people who take advantage of women. Okay? So please recognize a real one when you see one.
Thank you, King David.
King Son. This man was going through what he was going through, King. This man said he would never abandon this man. And he stood on that. When everybody else was going whatever way they was going. He said, are you crazy? Right? So this level of love. And I got on that platform and I said as well, I'm in the Billy business. We're not abandoning our brother. Right? And I see it turn the page. To see somebody stand with the man. And to all of our young brothers and sisters that are on this journey, we stand with you. And if you look out into the crowd, you see these young faces like the brother said, they are going to be the ones to tell the story. They're going to be the ones to complete this mission. Right? When we went in front of King's house the other day, I was reminded that we need to dream a dream that's bigger than us. You dream a dream that's going to outlive you. Because if you dream in a dream that you can live, to see it's too small. Right? And as we stood in the shadow of Malcolm on 125th, literally in the same spaces as him. New York is very aggressive. It's a confrontational city, so we got a different energy when we are on that concrete. You feel me? If we want to go to war, and you seen that on the camera, that's what attracted a lot of y'all. So we came to the South, and we realized as well that you gotta have a balance.
Yes.
In the face of these children.
Yes.
And then we were able to provide them what we weren't granted in New York. Space, peace, opportunity, right? Clear skies, you understand, community, and all of those things. So it's a mix. So we don't, gravitate just with a Malcolm and turn our back on a Martin. We stand with both pillars.
Yes. Talk.
Because they both made sacrifices.
Yes.
Him and them. Number 13 and 13, that's a 4 and a 4. You feel me? Like Vicky said, war is a necessary part of peace. You're gonna have to go to war to protect your peace. Right? Because peace ain't passive. It has to be defended. Same way that they say getting money and getting rich is one thing, but sustaining it, that's where the true challenge comes from. It's the same thing with sustaining peace. So we don't really understand the mission of MLK, and we dump on it because we like, nah, son, not me. And granted, for you is for you, was for you, right? And different people have operated in different capacities to get us to this point where we're at. And I don't turn my back on anyone or anything that got us to where we're at. Because we're speaking to a very diverse crowd. It's not a monolith until we are concentrated on one idea, one principle, one aim, and one focus. We all love our people.
Yes.
I can't say that the people who built this city love this any less. They just had different methodology based on their programming. And I just want to show you the scripture to coincide with the fact that I said today is a continuation of the mandate of the king. Right?
You know what Brother Blue is saying? Y'all want to know about Martin Luther King? Read that book, Here and Now, Chaos in the Community. Oh, that's a strategic, hardcore Martin Luther King Jr.
So, on April 3rd, the day before he got assassinated, he was in the Masonic Lodge in Memphis, and that's when he did his famous speech about making it to the mountaintop. And he said he made it to the mountaintop, and God let him look over and see the promised land, and he said the promised land has been promised, but he won't make it there with us, right? And this is all metaphorical and allegorical, if you will. I'm not up here preaching, right? At the same time, when we got up to this mountain and we looked over, we saw the mist. And in that same Bible, they said if the mist appears on a cloud, that's how you communicate with God. Why should it be any different for us?
Yes.
Stand in your purpose.
Yes.
Claim it.
Yes.
They'll put the curse on you, but not the blessing.
Talk.
And if you believe the curse been put on you, 400 years been up in 2019. So what are you waiting on?
That's right. Talk, Blue.
I just gotta speak this. I gotta speak this particular passage so we can bring it full circle and concentrate this to let you know that we are in the presence of our ancestor. Now, I didn't say that this is what I believe or feel, right? But he did. So I'm gonna honor him. And this comes from Luke 6:28. Let's go.
Look at the
Thanks a
beat.
lot. I got more after this. Don't throw no eggs at me. Okay? It's called Love Your Enemies.
Good.
Bless those who curse you. Pray for those who mistreat you. If someone strikes you on one cheek, turn to him the other also. And if someone takes your cloak, do not withhold your tunic as well. Give to everyone who asks you, and if anyone takes what is yours, do not demand it back. Now, I ain't there yet, but it's divine. And they said that the highest level of Kabbalah was what Martin Luther King achieved, which was bending the curve with compassion. That he volunteered his vessel to the degree that he said, no matter what you do to me, I'ma still get my mission complete. And he manipulated media in a way where he showed the rest of his Christian brethren globally what compassion looks like. Because only melanated people can bring reality to Christianity, because we're the only ones who got compassion. For our daddies, for our family that's still in the church, you know what I'm saying? I say this is Matthew 6:28. Do not worry. Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to his life? And why do you worry about clothes? Consider how the lilies of the field grow. They do not labor or spin. Yet I tell you that not even Solomon in all of his glory was adorned like one of these. So with all the drip that Solomon had, with all of the gold that he had, he don't compare to a daisy in a field. And the fact that it follows the Fibonacci sequence and the beauty of it, that's what God is. The beauty of this, the fact that we can look out and we know and we witness when Vicky was talking that talk, the sun got 10 degrees hotter than it is. Yes. You need to ask somebody what that's about. Right. Tell yourself. And I'll leave you with this one. This is Daniel 6:28. Darius honors God. He delivers and rescues. He performs signs and wonders in the heavens and on the earth. For he has rescued Daniel from the power of the lions. So Daniel prospered during the reign of Darius and the reign of Cyrus the Persian. You know, the Persian is the Iranian. Right? But they also called King Cyrus when Israel consecrated him because he gave them the temple in the first presidency. I don't want to get into politics. I'm just saying that we see, even with them mishandling or doing whatever they're doing with the world, it's not theirs to destroy. This is not their narrative. It's yours. Take the narrative back. Control the narrative. And again, as family, there's nothing that we can't achieve as one.
Ashe. Yes.
Give him another round of applause. Come on now, come on, music. Give her a round of applause.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming out, because this is absolutely amazing. When Red and Blue told me about it and told me to come out and come experience it, I had no idea. I'm brand new to the area. Born and raised in Brooklyn, Afro-Latina, Panamanian and Jamaican. So just like them, escaping that jungle was necessary. Making sure that our kids had something to come to was necessary. What y'all say out here is living off the land. Yeah. No one up north know about living off no land. Okay? Y'all don't know about living off no land in New York. Right. You can't grow. You grow tall in New York. Out here you grow wide. I need to grow wide, right? Yes, so here today, a lot of us came up here with pain. A lot of us came up here with the trauma that they mentioned, right? But the whole week was something going on. Bills, all this other extra stuff. What we do is release. What we do here is release. We're gonna start chanting, right? We're gonna release all of that, because we didn't come all the way up here for this journey, for what they did for us, to take it back down the hill with us, yes? So we're gonna do a cleanse, and when I say I release, you say what comes next, yes? I release shame. I release guilt. I release self-doubt. I release transparency. I release obstacles. I release fear. When you continue to chant those things and more, because I know there's more.
I know there's way more. I know that y'all have pain. I release hurt. I release all those mind games and tricks that's on me, right? You call it on yourself. You make sure that before you hit down that hill, you have continued to release all the way down the hill. Don't leave it where you came. These bath salts literally have cleansing power. So we talking pink Himalayan salt, we talking magnesium, bay leaf, cloves, we talking real purification. The eucalyptus, all of that. The ones with the oils, we do hand massages right there for you. Okay? We want to get right into your inner being in yourself, and we want to connect with you. The ones that have the black tag, the first 25, those are for the free entry. He said that we have a comedy club to go to tonight. So those people that listen and paying attention, the reward will be given to them. There's 2 entries at the very end, 2 raffles to be given off. A full wellness day session, all right? Okay? Just keep doing the work. Leave it here. Make sure we checking on our veterans. Make sure that we loving up on each other. Make sure we being kind to one another. Everybody here is a friend and a family member now. There's no reason why y'all leaving off of this mountain not saying hi to one another. Y'all literally should look at one another and say, hi, baby girl. Hi, baby boy. Thank you. It was an absolute blessing. It was an absolute blessing to be here with y'all. It was an absolute, one thing they know is that they know how to contact us. We do the one-on-one for real. We do the group sessions for real. We do have a Miami couples and singles retreat. That's Labor Day weekend. Okay, first come, first serve. We do have the one-day wellness that once we start partnering up, depending on what you have going on, we are able to help you with
What's the
moving.
website?
Listen, they're gonna have everything. We're gonna put it on all over their social media pages so y'all don't miss anything. Okay? And whatever y'all didn't get, y'all will have. All right? And if anybody needs to meet us on the side, y'all can meet us on the side as well. Okay? Thank you. Look, you're better than all of us.
I know, right.
Thank you, guys.
Before we leave, our brother Top Cat want to give Brother Rich something. Welcome back, Brother Top Cat. He want to give something to Brother Rich.
Represent everybody out here. Hold on, let me take
Come on, y'all.
Alright. But we represent out in this ancestry here on this land right here. For the cigar chief. Today, man, I got something for you. I got you.
Y'all ready? Y'all ready to close it out?
Yeah.
Well, I want to close out with one more prayer by Dr. Blair. The late great Dr. Delvin Blair, the metaphysics master. Everybody give a round of applause and I say to Dr. Who traveled this world teaching in over 200 communities and 200 colleges and 200 churches about this knowledge. But this is a prayer that can keep us resonating with the earth and with our love ourselves. Everybody repeat after me. Dr. Delvin Blair's prayer. Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Please, universal creator.
Please, universal creator.
Know in my heart that I love you.
Know in my heart that I love you.
Please protect me.
Please protect me.
my spirit,
and my soul,
and my soul,
to receive only truth and your love now.
to receive holy truth in your love now.
Say it one more time louder. You ready?
Yes.
Please, universal creator,
Please, universal creator,
know in my heart that I love you.
know in my heart that I love you.
Please protect me in this planet on which I live now.
Please protect me on this planet on which I live now.
Please open my mind and my spirit
Please open my mind and my spirit
and my soul
and my soul
to receive only truth and your love now.
and to receive only truth in your love now.
I shall. Give a round of applause for Brother Rich, Brother Rich. Everybody, let's go. Give a round of applause. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for coming out.